I'm standing outside my new job, looking at the door longer than I should. It's a small office, nothing impressive, nothing intimidating. Still, my stomach feels tight. This isn't fear exactly. It's uncertainty, the kind you feel when you're about to step into something new and you're not sure if you're ready. I walk inside and immediately hear the sound of typing. Fast, confident typing. Screens everywhere. People focused, moving like they already know what they're doing. I slow down without meaning to, trying to blend in. I sit down in front of the computer. The screen turns on. The keyboard is right there. I place my hands on the keys and pause. I haven't written a single word yet, but my mind already feels tired. The task looks simple. Read the information and type it correctly. English words fill the screen. Short sentences, clear instructions, nothing advanced. And still, my chest tightens. The cursor blinks, waiting for my first sentence. I know English. I can speak it. I can explain ideas out loud. But writing feels different. Writing doesn't let you hide. I start typing slowly, checking every word, every letter. I stop after each sentence to read it again. Not because I don't understand the idea, but because I don't trust how it looks on the screen. A red line appears under a word. I fix it. Then another red line appears, and another. Spelling mistakes. Small ones, but enough to shake my confidence. I read the sentence again in my head. When I say it mentally, it sounds fine. But written down, it looks wrong. The order feels strange. The grammar doesn't feel natural. I feel nervous because my boss is checking what I am doing. I changed computers. I delete the sentence and rewrite it. I move words around. I try again. The idea is clear in my mind, but messy in writing. And that gap frustrates me more than I want to admit. I look around. Everyone else is typing fast, without stopping, without deleting. Their fingers move like they trust their writing. I look back at my screen. Same task, same language, different feeling. I don't feel stupid. I feel disorganized, like my thoughts can't line up in English. When my shift ends, I stand up slowly. My eyes are tired. My head feels heavy. Nothing terrible happened. I didn't fail. But nothing felt easy. As I walk home, I finally admit it to myself. My problem isn't technology. It's writing clearly in English. Spelling, grammar, structure, that's what scares me. At home, I drop my backpack and sit on my bed. The silence feels loud. I replay the day in my head, every pause, every correction, every red line on the screen. And then the thought appears, clear and tempting. What if I quit? No more mistakes, no more doubt, no more feeling behind. For a moment, quitting feels like relief. That's when I realize something uncomfortable. Quitting would be easy. Learning is the hard part. Staying is the scary choice. I take a deep breath and make a decision. I won't quit. If my problem is writing, then I need to learn how to write better. The next day, I walk into Conversa with a clear purpose. I'm not here just to attend class. I'm here because I need help. I see Diego and Julia. They're relaxed, talking, laughing. Seeing them reminds me that struggling doesn't mean failing. It means learning. In class, I listen differently. I'm not focused on speaking today. I'm focused on structure, on how sentences are built, on how ideas are organized in English. I start to notice patterns. Grammar isn't random, it's structure, and structure can be learned. I sit with Professor Conversa and finally say it out loud. I can speak English, but I can't write it well. My spelling is messy. My grammar doesn't come out the way I think. Saying it feels uncomfortable, but honest. Professor Conversa looks at me calmly and says, "He who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life." He pauses, letting the words sink in, and then adds, "The risk for you, Tina, isn't this job. The risk is choosing to learn instead of quitting." Something clicks inside me. Professor Conversa shows me Study Buddy. Not as a shortcut, not as magic, as practice, a place to write, make mistakes, correct them, and keep going. For the first time, writing doesn't feel like judgment. It feels like training. Later, I go to a cafe by myself. Laptop open, coffee on the table. No classmates, no teacher. Just me and my English. I write slowly. I let myself make spelling mistakes. I let myself fix them without panic. I write, correct, and rewrite. Grammar starts to make more sense. Not perfect, but clearer. I read my sentences out loud, quietly. They finally sound closer to what I want to say. I order in English. My voice isn't perfect, but I don't freeze. I finish the sentence. It's a small moment, but it feels like proof. I put on my jacket. Same office, but this time with a different mindset. I still make mistakes, but now I know how to slow down, check, and correct. A red line appears again. This time, it doesn't scare me. I fix it and keep going. That alone feels like progress. I don't feel like quitting anymore. I feel like learning. Back at Conversa, I tell Diego and Julia my day was better. Not perfect, just better. They smile and nod. They don't fix anything for me. They don't need to. Being understood is enough. That night, I think about how close I was to quitting, about how easy it would have been to walk away and call it not my thing. The courage wasn't starting the job. It was choosing to learn instead of quitting, and I recall my teacher message. He who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life.